Hi, it's Cash Johnson from JF Boxing TV, and I'm here with the man himself, Eddie Hearn, who's created the card Benn vs Algieri. How are you, Eddie?
Good, mate. Really excited about Saturday. Great card. Been a busy few weeks in America and ready to go in Liverpool.
Fantastic. Obviously had a busy weekend with Jojo Diaz vs Haney. How did you find that fight, and what's next for Haney?
It was a great fight. I mean, obviously the week before we had Teofimo against Kambosos. It was tough to follow that, but did it with a really good fight. Great win from Devin Haney, you know, and of course everyone now looks at the undisputed fight between Haney and Kambosos Jr.
And do you think you can make that happen next? And if so, would it have to be in Sydney, Australia? Do you think that's what Kambosos deserves?
I think he does. You know, I think he's got the standout win of the division. You know, he's the guy right now. He's got all those belts, and I think we'd love to do something in Australia as well. Devin Haney will travel. He appreciates that Kambosos, you know, has got those belts, and he's ready to make the trip if we can negotiate a fight.
Fantastic. I think it's a big fight that we all want to see in the lightweight division. Teofimo Lopez wasn't too happy about the decision. From a personal view and fans' view, he did lose the fight. What are your views on what his father's made and the comments his father's made about the company at Matchroom?
A lot of emotion. You know, on the Friday before the fight, they came up to me and said, we're the best team he's ever worked with. Can't thank you enough for saving the fight. And then he said, well, if it was a top-ranked show, he would have won. Not sure how that would have changed the scorecards, but you know, he was very disappointed, and his life got turned upside down. You know, everyone was talking about him as this massive star, and he got beat, and he lost all his belts. So, you know, I'll never take things too personally, but you know, I'm sure we'll get an apology in due course.
Fantastic. Moving on to this card that you've got here, you've got Katie Taylor vs Sharapova. Do you think this could be a banana skin for Katie? Because obviously if she wins this, a lot of doors continue to open for her, i.e. moving up to super lightweight and taking over super lightweight.
Yeah, I think the main thing is the Serrano fight, you know, which is virtually done now, that fight, but both girls have got to win. Sharapova's a really dangerous fighter, mandatory, comes with a big team. And sometimes when you overlook and start thinking about the next fight or the next fight after that, you know, you can come unstuck. So this is a must-win for Katie, and I think she's going to put on a great performance.
Fantastic. Moving on to Benn vs Algieri. Benn obviously coming off a very good win in his last fight, but obviously, like to say, Kambosos was on the run a little bit. Algieri, for many people, is another kettle of fish, and he's another step up for Benn. How do you see this fight going, and do you think he can come through it comfortably?
I think it's a really tough fight. You know, Algieri doesn't need to come over for a payday. He's coming because they think they can beat Conor Benn. There's a lot of people that still don't think he's the real deal, or still think he's green and he's got flaws. And someone like Algieri is going to exploit those. You know, he beat Provodnikov, he had a life and death with Amir Khan, went the distance with Manny Pacquiao. He's boxed at a much higher level than Conor Benn, so they're very confident. I think it's a really dangerous fight.
Providing he comes through Algieri on Saturday, I know he likes to say he doesn't like to look past his fights, which is all understandable from the fighter, but as a promoter, would you like to make the winner of Brute vs Khan against Benn in the near future?
Possibly. I don't see those guys fighting again. You know, I think that's the last little cash out for them, and I like the Adrian Broner fight. You know, I think that's a massive fight for the UK, but it all depends on how he gets on Saturday night.
Fantastic. Well, that's all from us at JF Boxing TV. Thank you very much for your time, Eddie. Good luck Saturday.